What's up, guys? Welcome again to my live stream. It's a beautiful evening or afternoon. They say afternoon is 3 p.m. So I'm trying to make lunch here and let's have a talk. Yeah. I hope you can see me from here. So I'm trying to cook, trying to do my meal here. Although I am not into that beautiful moods of the day. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to see what I can put so that handling these things, social media things, is harder than we think. How are you guys? How are you? Yes, trying to balance it. Yeah. What's up, man? So I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3. It's time for me to make a meal of the day for the day. Nyanya nilikuwa nimechukua nyanya 4. Vegetables. Wow. Some veg. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How have you been, guys? It's a beautiful evening. The Lord has done it. Yeah. I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I hope you are doing okay. I'm doing fine, but all is not well. All is not well. Just trying to be me. I hope God will make it happen because sometimes we have to push it. No matter the circumstance, we have to push it. I hope you have a lovely morning wherever you are, evening, afternoon, as per wherever you are. I'm just in that mood. Yes. So this, we're gonna use this spinach, the Swiss chard. I don't throw this. I love these stems because they're full of vitamins and fiber. So what I do, I put them aside. I use to make a broth. You can use to make chicken broth or some vegetable broth. Yeah, I'm just removing the last one, which have sand. Yeah, and I usually chop them very nicely and also peruse. You know, sukuma wiki in Nairobi has a lot of like dust and sand where it has come from the far. So you need to wash it very nicely before you dip them inside the water. And also we are using what we call kanzela. Kanzela, it's like there's this kind of veg we cook in Arabic. We call it not kusa. There is a name. Jarjir. It resembles jarjir. Yeah, because it's like a bitter veg. It looks like sukuma wiki. If I was back at home in Isitown, I would just replant it because we usually buy them when they have this. I wish I can make it happen because this veg is so good. So guys, I'm coming back to you, asking you to subscribe. On the other hand, support me by watching again because I really need your support. Like by watching, you've supported me so dearly, and sharing also because there's something that I'm doing. Thank you for smashing the like button. I really need your hand. I need your help. The problem is that I'm not into that speaking of it all through because guys, let me tell you, I usually love battling with my battles, but there is a moment that I feel I say like, oh, now this one I'm pissed off, but I'm just giving it to God. I know with time all things will be okay. Am I audible? Am I loud? If yes, say one. So let's try to do this. I have to check on this veg before I cook them, but they don't take long. They don't take long. This thing I started, it's a little bit longer, but the challenges have been there because one reason or another. I hope God who allowed it to happen has a beautiful reason. Until I reach there, I'll tell you. For now, I'm just leaving it upon the Lord to work over it until I reach the exact place where it happened. While I'm away, whenever I speak it, it's like just mentioning something which is not visible. Yeah. If it can't work, I leave it to God. Because for me, I don't push things which I can't manage. I only work with what I have at hand. But for the meantime, let's have this moment together with you. Because there are those things you wish, you pray for, you yearn to have, you work hard, you toil and moil, but the last minute, some disappointments come due to maybe, can I say competition or despair or guiltiness? Because there are those things you do. If you are a fighter, you can understand what I mean. You are just doing things on your own and someone comes and brushes off what you've worked for the longest, and they're taking advantage of the moment because they know like with or without it you will just keep on pushing. But also we are human beings, guys. There are those moments also we give up, like you want to work on yourself alone. You don't want someone to disrupt all your plans and things, but it is what it is. Yes, hi, how are you? Yeah, nice to see you again. Yeah, I'm making lunch. It will be lunch stroke dinner. In fact, when I was supposed to go home, the other home. But for now, I'm in that position. Like, I'm asking myself, what should I do? Because the moment I'm not in those mm, beautiful moments to travel, I feel like sleeping, staying indoors the whole day because of the circumstance, and also because of the information that came, and I'm like, ah, God, just lead me in my decisions. There are those moments you don't want to scream, you don't want to talk, you don't want to comment. That is me. Mm, yeah, and it's happening. So he allowed it to happen, maybe for his glory to shine. That is it. Once I arrive there, I will just show you and speak about it. For now, I just let it hang like that. Yeah, it was something which was so smooth, very good, going on well, but I think there's a beautiful joke somewhere. Yeah, you give me the right answer. Mm, yeah. So this kind of veg is so good to our health. Also the elderly. You can Google it. Here, the Kikuyu culture use it so much, and usually they are the ones who plant it. Us, the other cultures, we don't embrace it, but it's meant to be for our good health. Yeah, it's like skuma wiki. Uh, you can call it the bitter colored, something like that, but it's not that one. Mm. Kanzela, Kanzela, that's the name. So you usually mix it with skuma wiki or spinach. Yeah, we're in Kenya. So for me, I'm like, maybe I take this because in a few I'll be home. I'll just go and replant them, and see if they will work. Because nothing doesn't grow up again. So it will shoot again and we'll see the outcome. It's just like skuma wiki, but a little bit sour, a little bit. There's some tingling on it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, girl, hey. Mhm. Has something ever stressed you to an extent you feel like sleeping the whole day? Mm. You don't want to go anywhere. You just want to be yourself. That is the situation your girl is. But I don't want to break mentally because those beautiful souls, they're still young. If I pull it off, it will affect me. Good morning. How are you? Happy. Oh, today here it's already on Saturday. Tomorrow will be Sunday. Yeah. How are you? It's greetings to you. Yes, I'm good. I'm trying to make a meal. Cause if I tell you even tea is here, I haven't taken it fully to finish it. I was taking tea. But this one, when I'm pissed off, we just use it with bread, at least to get the strength. Because eating alone sometimes is hectic. It's very hectic. Yeah. But it is what it is. All is well, as much as there are some few things which are not doing okay. Yeah. So we won't push it that much until we reach on the incidents. Then we'll be saying like why there was a way this happened until I felt crazy. There are those things you can't like put off. If they have to happen, we let them happen. Yeah. Only we leave everything in God's hand. So God is in control, and that is what I believe in. Yeah, that is how I handle matters at hand. So I want to wash the veg. After washing them very nicely, I need water. Need a lot of water. What am I saying? 59. Oh. هاي السلام عليكم، كيف حالك؟ أنا اسمي إليزا، أنت كويس؟ الحمد لله، أنا مية مية، الحمد لله. والله الحين أنا أبقى أسوي أكل، بعدين إيش؟ بعدين روح شغل تاني كده. وش أسوي الحين؟ So I'm using the spinach stems, and also I'm using the spinach itself, spana. We call it spana in Arabic. And the other veg, which looks like jarjir. Need to wash it very nicely, since it was brought from the farm and they didn't rinse it out. Yeah. So there's something which is draining me out. I'll maybe share it in my next live stream when I'm around the vicinity. The phone call that I got that disrupted all the things that I was doing somewhere, and I tried to handle it, but I couldn't manage, because when you are far away, there are those things you can't handle. Yeah, that is it. But for Christ's sake, I know it will be okay. There's always a solution in every challenge. Yeah. We give it a try, we keep giving it on. Once you believe in the Lord, He makes a way. Once you entrust all the situations, God will make a way. Mm. So don't be like, oh, girl, no. I want to speak on that because I started it on camera and still will have to end up in camera, you know? Yeah. No cornering. Mm. There's nothing to hide. Mm. The only thing someone should hide is nakedness, but we are speaking the truth, you are doing what is right. The rest will just come, yes, intact. Because God allowed it to happen. So I love cooking ugali as a girl child. Hmm? I love ugali so much. And so instead of just going away without cooking and the veg I had bought will spoil, I prefer to make them resourceful. Yeah. I don't know, is it the reason that I used to cook meals at this moment in the other side? Is the reason maybe I'm used to this is my time to eat lunch. I can cook breakfast at the same time lunch, but the moment of eating, I usually eat at this time. So I have gotten used to it. Someone will be like, why are you eating at this moment? Because once you reside with others from different cultures for the longest, your body gets used to it. Of course, the time zone is the same. It's the same, but usually this is the moment to cook and eat. I can cook from maybe lunchtime by 1 a.m. 2. The food should be ready by 3, should be set on the table, but you find them taking probably from 3:30, 4, or sometimes delay up to 5. By 6, it's time for coffee, different types of maybe snacks, yeah, and desserts. And then the rest of the moment is going out to party with family and friends. So your girl got used to it. I just bought a little bit of veg, 2 handful of veg, worthy $50, but consuming them is becoming like, oh, it's a meal for 10 people plus. That is the situation. Let me see this. Oh, so my water is almost there. I did put the stems because I wanted to eat the stuff from it. Just trying to put up some stuff. So we are cooking ugali. So ugali will be too much. I didn't carry my stand. I beg a pardon. I usually use it at home. Allow me. Oh. On the other side of our home, that's where you usually find me doing it. So the remaining water, I usually put it in a flask because there is this moment you feel like you're thirsty, and I'm used not to take what do you call cold water. I usually drink water that has warmth in it. Whew. Yeah, yeah. There are these moments you ask yourself, I want to do something, I want to be there and doing something. When God has granted you that portion, instead of appreciating that moment, again you get scared. Like, can I close this bridge? Hey, not remembering that you are the one who asked God, that's God, I believe in you. I want to be here. I want to do this and that. So when it happens, you are in our situation. You are the doubtful Thomas. May God come through. When that situation is happening, may you be strong. Yeah. So because I have the previous veg, ah, ah, I forgot, and it became hot. Yeah. So my ugali is almost there. My veg is here. Let me add the previous veg. I'll have to boil the other one so that I preserve them. So the ones I'll be making, I'll put them here. They boil for maybe in case dinner. Just in case. Yeah. The veg is ready. It doesn't take long. Did I put salt? Wallahi, Eliza. Did you see me putting salt? I didn't, but they're tasting like they have salt. So the next veg should have salt. I'll steam them. This one for the next meal. I preserve them. The problem is eating alone. Oh, hey. In that moment you pray to have a guest from nowhere to come and share a meal with you. Have you ever been like Eliza? Yeah. Let me cook ugali now. I had cooked big ugali. Just pray for me, I don't go crazy. Sometimes I handle things which are beyond me. I'm feeling like bursting. That is my situation right away. Might go crazy. But before that, I'm asking God's guidance. Guys, it's not easy. Whew. My word is those children. If I go wild, where will I leave them? That is the only thing. Because still, they are not fully on their feet. They're still young. You're still young. And also, before you take advantage on someone, remember who get affected. These innocent souls, they have no clue where to start from. So before you hurt their breadwinner, just think about it. Hmm? If you have a family, you will understand. Yeah. All I do, I just want to steam this veg. I don't want to throw them. I wish I was next to my birds. I could have chopped them very nicely for them to enjoy. But because I'm away from them, and here I'm buying veg, I just have to normalize and do what is required. Yeah. This for the next meal. That is that mentality of motherhood in me. Like when you prepare a meal, you've already thought for the next meal. That motherhood mentality. Yeah. I've been having a tedious week to an extent that eating was just another thing. Like you're the one cooking, but the moment to sit and enjoy that meal is not there. Your client will enjoy, but I don't know, is the aroma, the scent, because already you've prepared it. People come, they speak, they scoop in bulk, they're enjoying, they're saying like it's sweet, but you don't have that time to, like, you're like, oh, you guys, I wish I had that soul you have. Cook mandazi, bread, sometimes even it almost becomes style, you know. Bread every day, make bread, like 9 of them, some for the staff, some for the guests, you know. Snacks, different snacks like the buns, the cake. I don't remember even when I ate the cake. I just tasted it one, and every day we're making it. That is the situation. Yeah. When you're next to the food, you need to be, you see, becoming more petite. Yeah. So I need your support more than ever, guys. I want to ask you, this is the first time I'm just coming online to ask for your support. Please, if you don't mind, please just come through for me. Because sometimes we say through thick and thin, we need each other. Because this kind of, can I say, squad or people, they're trying to pull me down or prolonging, delaying what I wanted. Now it is giving me some sleepless nights because they've extended it a little bit further, and I'm becoming another burden to someone. Someone now is on my neck. It's like, you don't do this, okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, seriously? If you know, I wish you knew. I did this willingly. I was into this. I did it. But I know it happens for a beautiful reason. If I can't battle with it, God will do it for me. Yeah, I just leave it. I'm not scared to lose, because I have lost many times and God has come through for me in many ways. Even if I lose it, as long as I'm alive, I know I'll gain again. I'll get it again. So it isn't my first time. And it's happening maybe to be, I don't know, to strengthen me or to teach me how to fight for myself. Oh, yeah, because it's being done. For me, I'm seeing like it's being done intentionally, like to put those delays on me. Yeah, our ugali is ugaling. This ugali is worthy eating with the fermented milk. So my ugali is ready here. Yeah, I want to put this veg to steam. Like that. This one now should be for lunch and dinner. This one. But you can do it. You can do better. Better, mama. Mwiko is here. Call them mwiko. It's a cooking stick. So this veg, I want to steam them very nicely. And then I've already put salt on them. So after they steam, if I want to fry them, I'll just fry the onions and tomato and add on them. And then I'm going to eat them. Yeah, that is it. Nimeweka wapi hii kisu? Msaidizi wako ndani yako, inuka, jitie nguvu, simama, umshindi, tawala, una kibali, msaidizi wako ndani yako, msaidizi wako ndani yako. Ugali time. Yeah. Inuka, jitie nguvu, simama, umshindi, tawala, una kibali, msaidizi wako. I need also to make some beans here. This bean should be for msaidizi wako ndani yako. Yeah. Time to eat ugali. Ugali, ugali. The veg is vegging. Karibu. Karibuni. So now, let me clean the floor because I spilled some veg and water in the floor. That's my tabia mbaya. It's called bad manners. I can't eat if the environment is not conducive. Welcome to my kitchen, my dining room, and my bedroom, and my everything. That is how it is. But we thank God, we ain't complaining. Oh, Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Oh yes, he loves me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much. Excess love, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love. Oh. Maidafuria. This ugali. I want it to be cold. Oh. Too much, too much, excess love. Just steaming them for the next meal means like they won't spoil. Yeah. For now, I just cover them using the sufuria. Yeah, that is it. Oh, thank you, God, for this beautiful evening. Bless the meal before we take it to Christ our Lord. I believe. Amen. Amen. So much on, too much oh, excess love. Too much, too much excess love. Let me add more veg. Too much, too much. The veg are almost finished. I'm telling you. Boga, boga, boga. The ugali is here. The ugali is ugali. Karibu, karibu lunch. Yeah. So when things are not adding up, you're not supposed to complain. Instead, you should be grateful because they are happening for the best. And we usually complain not knowing that God has the beautiful, beautiful ending for us. Yeah. There's ugali and veg, traditional veg, spinach and cousin to jarjiro. Yeah. I'm asking for your prayers through this tough moment. That's what I ask you. Sometimes it's good to keep quiet because there's power in silence. That's what they say. Don't give up. I'm still trying. I'm trying my best not to give up. It's not easy. For now, I request you to watch the videos. Like yesterday, I had to go to Giraffe Center because it's near where I am, just to calm my anxiety. I've been indoors for the past 2 days, but I saw like going to the wild animals place or orphanage. Can we call it orphanage center? It was therapy for me. The sanctuary and also around the bush where they go, taking a walk there, at least to ease my mental illness. Yeah, because things were not okay. Someone has messed up, but it is what it is. Yeah, we choose to forgive and carry on. But there are those things people do it intentionally to delay whatever you are doing, but they forget that they are harming those who rely on you. And when you look at it, you find that it's being done kind of intentional, like they are doing some delays to make you lose, to create enmity on you and the rest. So learn to know how to fight such battles, because you never know people's characters. Others, they act like they are friends, family, relatives, but when they see you making a step, they try to pull you down. They try to intervene, to block everything that you've been working for the longest and push it. Because it's not happening the first time, because the first time I decided to make a move, they created a prolonged period of time, like 1 year, span of 1 year, to make it go through. I put a presumption, I assumed it, because they had put it up to this year, April. When it arrived April, I just went numb. I went calm, waiting for them to do the rest. It didn't happen. The rest, they came behind me, they made a request, and all things went through. And I'm like, I'm the one who has done it great or bigger than the rest. Why should you delay mine? And our intention was pure, the same goal. So the same goal we are trying to obtain or achieve was through teamwork. Why are you doing this? But it is what it is. That's why I've told you, like, your prayers mean a lot. Yeah. Some of us, we try to mind our own businesses, but there are people are fighting to pull us down and not wanting to see us succeed. Even when you don't rely on them, even when they know that you usually handle things in a way that you can manage, be it spontaneously or difficultly, or there are those moments that things are going upward, downward. You're climbing a mountain, you're just flowing the valleys and everything. you don't scream, you know. So when it comes to that moment that you are like, oh, astaghfirullah radhim yani, mm, and then you find that mm, you can't even complain, you are just like hanging on there. God, you allowed it to happen. I've never intended, I've never this time around wanted to just go away, but this thing is trying to give me that anxiety, like I should run, I should disappear, I should leave everything behind and just walk away and let it be, because I don't like fighting, I don't like messing up with anyone's temper. I love peace, I love to create people that good environment here. But when I find someone pushing it up, for me I choose not to fight. The only thing I choose is to walk away and let it be. Mm. If what I have is what you discern, what you want, I just leave it to you. I go as long as I'm at peace. That is the least. Yeah, it is not easy. It is not easy. But through God, it shall be well. Yeah. Right now, as I'm speaking, I'm supposed to be somewhere, just pushing my goals. But because of that interruption mentally, I'm feeling like I'm drowning. Yeah. I don't like pressure. No. I love obtaining, achieving things in a way which is peaceful to anyone around me, you know. But when I'm being pushed to the corner, I'm like, oh, was it a must that I should have this thing? Does it make a meaning? Me fighting to get this thing? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the situation. Otherwise, ah, it is well. It is well. Yes. Sometimes it hurts. Hmm? You put yourself together for the longest, ready to achieve something. When you just finally got it, someone comes and wants to like to put it down. I don't know why. I can't understand. How I wish I had the strength. I'll just do it at once and finish it. Even if I sit there just for my babies. I've been saving it for the longest. I don't know why. I don't know. I can't tell. The first time I wanted to take a step, my daughter was joining university. I had to remove some of it so that I can process it for her. The second time I wanted to just do it is the time that my job ended instantly. I was left there hanging. So the remaining portion that I had a hint that it could help me pay for that place, I went ahead and paid it. There was some cash which was standby. I was told it's 3 months. Oh, and then they give me money. Now they've prolonged it. It was 3 months. Since when? Since September. So September, October, November. Now I'm trying to ask for that, and they're saying like, because you are the one who had shares, and we are remaining less of us, we have to close that account, and we will refund or we'll be giving out that money come February. And I'm asking like, really? How can you give me that money February? And this land owner is on my neck. You need to give me that cash because the cash where I invested it is a microfinance place where you can get your cash within 48 hours. So this landowner just called me and is like, "Woof, girl, I need that cash now." And I'm like, Jesus, where should I remove that money from? Because these people now. Yes. Mambo. Niko, niambie. 1 minute. Hii masaa nikiwa Gulf. Yeah, venye nilizoea kukula hii masaa. Yeah. So I'll just talk to you. I'm talking to my colleagues from from Gulf. Allow me to talk to them. At least they brighten my day. Yeah, they're trying to cheer me up because I was looking for someone to talk to. I'll come back again. How are you, Miriam? Mumbua. Mambo. I hope I'm tomorrow or Monday. God will make a way. It's my prayer. It's my prayer because it's hurting me. These people are trying to delay. I hope and pray that God touches their hearts because I was not going to request for funds from somewhere. These are funds that I've been saving for the longest, Yeah. And I was intending to clear this land so that I can start constructing. At least I put a structure for my babies. Right now, I'm residing in my parents' place because my late, can I say, matrimonial home, I used to do a lot, and then there were a lot of situations. Like when I go to my business, I come back home, I find my things are being disrupted, and then when I try to make a move, they were taking advantage of the season. But right now, I had decided to make a move, like to own a land somewhere for my children. Once I had made a step halfway, the remaining resources that I wanted to bring and pay it back are being withheld. The reason being that if I step out of the group, people will be less. So now they're like, because you have four numbers, those are four shares, we won't allow that. It's the only way we have to close the group. you know. Mm. So I was like, God, it's so pissing, it's so hurting. It is not easy, but you know, we need to handle those things. Mm. We need to handle things. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that is it. Niko sawa mama, niko sawa, niko sawa. Mm. Kuna mtu amenikosea mahali lakini niko sawa. Hebu mnipe msichana mwenye ako na passport, msichana ako na passport na ni ex girlf, nimpe kazi direct Oman. Yeah. Anaenda tu direct connection if you have someone. Yeah. Nilipigiwa tu simu nikaulizwa, nikamwambia sijui. Nani amesharudi nyumbani? Yeah. Tumpe kazi. Yeah. Mi niko Kenya, niko Nairobi home. Sasa mimi mnajua tu vizuri, siwezi pewa kazi Oman. Anedi nirudi Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai ama nchi zingine, lakini Oman, Lebanon siwezi. Mimi ni ex na mimi ni expatriate. Sasa si mimi niko na experience ya more than 6 years. Wanataka mtu maybe ameenda Oman mara moja ama ni akona passport na anaweza taka kutravel, but at least akona hint. Ngoja kwanza nitapigia dem mwingine nimuulize. Sawa basi, hata unaweza left the group alafu uconfirm kama anaweza kuwa ako willing, umpe namba yake yangu kwa yeye. Yeah, that's one way we help her. Ametoka Oman, lakini hajaniambia kwa nini ametoka. Hajamaliza hata mwaka. Sasa ako na 2 weeks Kenya. Sijui kwa nini boss amemrejesha huko. Ni rafiki yangu ni Mkisi. Okay, it happens for a reason. It happened for a reason. If I thought she's willing, afanyiwe hiyo shughuli. Like anaconnectiwa kwa familia yenye iko sawa kabisa. It's like ni mtu anataka kutoka kule. Kuna mtu anataka kutoka kule Oman. But sasa it's like when it happened to me. For me, like when I wanted to travel back here, they looked for someone, they fixed that person there for 2 weeks. I taught that person, 2 of them. When they mastered the cooking and everything in the home, that's when I was released to come. So sometimes it happens. Sawa. Sela, mama yangu ako hapa, acha kuongea matusi. Ama niweke off. Mwambie asitusiane, tuko na wazazi hapa karibu na nimeweka loudspeaker. Nimeweka loudspeaker na niko na family member hapa. So it's okay. Si mumeona kwa grupu nimepost nikaulizia. Yeah. So that is the situation, guys. It has made me wild. It has made me have those sleepless nights. I've been having anxiety, like I should go and face that person, the landowner, and ask that person, what is your decision? What's the way forward? And also the reason that I'm also not in that alley, there is someone who has sugarcane in that farm. When I was there, the sugarcane was on my height. So I was intending, like, if the person will just step out, we finish the the duration, because this person had leased the land until next year. They said probably after the sugar cane is being harvested, that's when now I'll just go in and start doing the necessary. So I requested this person, like the landowner, like, can it happen the same time when these people are just stepping out of the land, like cutting off the sugar cane? That's the time also I will just be paying you that moment. And then this person was like, do you know the problem that made me to sell this land? Oh, ABC, you know, you want to go ahead of my budget. And I'm like, okay, but you've understood what is has happened in between here. It wasn't my intention. I had a pure intention, like I have to clear cash less than a week, but it has been prolonged. I have no clue. I can't tell. I don't know what is happening. I'm like, Jesus. So does it mean that, oh, this girl has to undergo through this? Okay, fine and good. If I was I myself alone, good and well, but I have dependents who are my children. Hmm? I wish their father was alive. I could have abandoned them to with their dad and walk away and just assume, put a presumption that they are not relying on me. I close my phone because this SIM card that I'm using is after phone. It has like around 22 years. I've never changed my SIM card. So why is all this bugging on my head? Why is it pissing me? And I'm like, God, you have a beautiful reason. I don't like and I don't love asking when things are not adding up. But it pains me when someone who is closer to you is making it harder, like helping the rest and then leaving you. Hmm? And this doesn't belong to them, it belongs to me. I asked it with a pure intention because it's my investment, my savings, of course, but it was for the land. Allow me to pay this land. Why are you pushing it? Like now, if we quit, you quit, we have all of us to quit this group. So was I the one carrying everyone? Of course, the money is in the bank, it's in the circle. Why? Hmm? It happened, it has happened. I don't know when we will meet, but I pray that I'll be having that. I will just put it, yeah, on because it started with a live stream, a video, a live stream, a video until where it reached. Because now, once it escalates, I also need to show where everything is going. I wish the plants, the plants I had planted like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, yeah. Sun God, there's one thing I've come to know in this world. That person you treasure most, that person you love most, you care about, you wish for the best. If the curtains, if God can remove those curtains like this and opens something to show you how their hearts are towards you, that's when you know that you have a problem to solve that you can't even manage. Hmm? I didn't know. I didn't know. Usually, November's and December's, that is when we close all the circles for, how do you call, dividends. And that is when also we close the chama, we call it them esusu. We get our funds the first Sunday or second Sunday of December. That's when we get our earnings. You find that when I'm supposed to get mine, everyone represents their problems because I'm just out there. They forget that also I'm having those issues. I'm a mom, a single mom, not even a widow. I don't have a husband to cling on my burdens. Like my work is to tear off, to scream when things are not adding up. I'm not used to ask, like, give me. But now because they usually ask and I do, they think that I usually have it. So when I'm not giving, it becomes like, oh, that one is you owe us. So they will keep on reminding me, you didn't do this for me. And I'm like, do you know I live every situation that I'm having to cater for you to do this. Can you take it simple? Because also sometimes God brings angels in between and we just manage it. So we don't complain, we appreciate the moment. But what I usually ask is that how I wish you know how much people deny themselves and then they come through for you. Also, give that feeling and understanding that not every moment people should be there for you. Like now, I usually appreciate most of you, my subscribers, because there are those moments that I'm like, oof, I'm worn out. I don't know. Like you are God sent. You do it when I least expect it. You know, I can't complain. Like someone who's not even blood related to you can be more than of a family than the one you have related. But it is what it is. So we don't hate them. We love them the way they are. But why should you block someone's blessings and let it spill off when you know you are the one putting a hook there? Why? Seriously? So this person is trying to make me think of looking for work outside the country again to go because I will just I'm feeling like I want to go and work extremely more than ever usual that I do just to pay those remaining arrears. But the problem is that this person doesn't have patience, you know. Mm. Yeah, yeah, it has been happening for the longest. But you know this, I've pulled it. I think they were small, now I've pulled them to be bigger. mm. The moment I said I will never, like I'm not intending to go and get hurt in the other side just to please, because I've pinched myself several times. Now my daughter, she's a teenage, she's 18 years. She tells me, Mama, you will die for people even who will not shed a tear for you. I didn't understand. But when I saw it, I said like, okay, good and well. Hmm? Yeah. I didn't ask for their help. I didn't tell them I need something. The only thing I said, I want to default. I want to sign off. Please, the little that we've already managed to invest or save in, because we need this thing. Like for me, if I do farming, it's good and well. I need also a home. I love animals like the birds. Like right now in my home, I can't put the rabbits because the space of the space. Mm. And that's my dad's premise. I need my home the way I used to do those things. I'm like, freedom means everything. But there is a moment that you don't have to show everyone what your intentions are. For the longest, I've been doing business, animal rearing, and also farming in small portions, and that's how I've been maneuvering. You cannot survive in Kenya while relying or depending on one type or one source of income. Life is not the way it used to be. We used to buy a little bit of oil, we used to buy a little bit of flour, potatoes, and other foodstuffs, and we were good. But now it's 10 times. Like $10 can't put food on enough on your table. Like for a day, you have to use like $20 when you are residing in a town. When you're up country, it's better off because you plant veg. The only thing you buy is the other resources which you can't remove from the farm, you know? Yeah, that is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that's why, you know, I've been here for the last, this today is the third day. I just wanted to be away from anyone, just calm down. If wishes were horses, tomorrow I would go somewhere and also sit there, like mentally heal, mentally calm my situation until I figure it out. The other day I just presented my passport like to some agencies because I have those that I know which are legit. I told them, if you find work for a chef, because I've been doing those chef thing, I can't be a cook out there and get good cash. Because here in Kenya, I've been trying. Of course, I was somewhere, but the work it has not picked. Usually November and December, it's peak season for tourists to come. I was in Masai Mara, a place we call Mara Sweet Acacia Lodge. Please, if you are within, if you want to come for vacation, just come and visit the place because it's so cool, it's so friendly, and so welcoming. Like the environment is so conducive. Yeah, and also there's a park next there. Mm. So I'm like, because of course I have not got that job, I need to I am not that person who usually stays. Yes, I do have. I have a passport. I have a yellow fever card. I have even how do you call a Siemens book. Yeah, for working in the cruise line. I've been applying those. If I get a cruise line job, I've been applying it for the long since last year, January. I went and trained to be a seafarer. It has not given its own. Yeah, I do have. I wish I could just like for now I can't say it's a vacation because those bills come January. I need to pay for my daughter's semester. I need also she's going for attachment. My daughter is in high, my son is in high school. I need to get at least my son is affordable. The situation is for my daughter. I've been doing this for the longest, and thanks to a few of you that I know who have come through. You did it this previous season that I came. Hey, guess how God is so sufficient. His grace is sufficient. Since May, I'm not at work, like receiving salary every month. Yeah? But I've been maneuvering just by the hand of God. You guys, you show up when even I least expect it. That's why I usually request, like, kindly. I know nowadays watch hours views are just low. Uh, in every almost like a few of us, maybe, or a third of us in the YouTube platform, most of us we don't literally make the niche to obtain end month the salary, so we are just still toiling and moiling tougher and tougher, and also the situation of our economy in the country. So I'm like, oh, what do I need to do? Can I go and try it again? Because I usually, if you need to get a job, like probably the other side, this the best season, December, January. By vape, it's the last minute because usually they have Ramadan. So if people are willing, they can just do it. They can pick wisely at this moment. But when it comes to rush hour, you fall into bad hands. Yeah, I can go and try it. I'm not scared. These ladies I'm speaking to here. They're in Gulf. They are my squad. We are in WhatsApp group. Mm, You know, we went together abroad, and but I managed to come a little bit early. Others delayed, so everyone has their own time to finish their contract. You know, so I wanted something from them, so I was requesting like, oh, wamerudi kazi. Okay, so they have gone to work. Yeah, they've quitted. So mm, we keep trying. Sometimes you fall into good hands, you find good people. Sometimes you find the worst, you return back home to check up on your family. So I'm like, of course, the business is not that much bad. At least it generates daily bread. And the birds also, they give us, not all, they have not started laying eggs, a few of them. So now we work. Yes, I need work. I do need work. I usually make Arabic foods, Indian foods, but apart from there, I'm an Africa. I know to prepare African delicacies. So being someone who is who loves being busy, I'm that person who love doing it. And could it be that I can't tell? Is it maybe the home area, because it's my home? Of course, it's like a town, but it's not more productive like in the city here. Yeah, in the city, there's no like people choosing whom to buy from or what. But in the countryside, people are like, Mama, send me there. My wife told me she usually buys there. And tells me he usually buys there. That they're choosy. They have a customer that they will ever buy things forever from their own places. So when you come, you open a business, you're still new. People have not got acquainted with you and your services. So they usually, those who buy, those are those people who pass by. That is it. Mm. Yes, that's what I wanna do. Let me tell you, that's what I wanna do, because my children need me more than anything. Mm? And if I get somewhere, I can reside and work. I am ready, even if it's tomorrow, guys. I'm ever flexible. Yeah, because I have all the requirements. What is needed just to do medical, the medical, and that is it. And someone books a visa and a ticket. That is it. That's what usually happens when you want to go to work out there. As long as you are ready and you're flexible, yeah, mm, that is it. Yeah, and more so, even I've tried to be a caregiver. I've tried to be a caregiver. I did not even have tried. I did caregiving in Qatar. I was a caregiver to a specific family. That was the first place I went, and it was a direct connection through a friend. Yeah, mm, yeah. Kuna mgeni huko. Mm, yeah. Even I've tried the green cards. I've tried the green cards. I wish it came through. I don't know, but the green card came for my late hubby, and that's what happened. When he was almost leaving the country. He was food poisoned. That's how he missed his green card. He was supposed to travel like a week to. So he was poisoned on a Saturday and was supposed to travel on a Thursday. It happened. Life is so unique. The children were still young. Now I'm like, oh God, if wishes were horses, you can just wish that things or days will come, like refreshing up. I'll just grab that chance. Hmm? Just do it for these children. For them, they don't understand what their mama is battling. Yeah. Some of us, we don't have even time for entertainment, time for going to see, like now, it's my holiday, it's a vacation, it's something. No, this is the first time I've just put myself off and not even going somewhere, just sitting indoors, trying to think about it, like to see how it's gonna happen. But I believe time will tell. Time will tell. Because we usually say no man is an island, and problems are not permanent. Mm. Before you harm someone, before you take advantage of someone, remember that this person will one day rise up from wherever the tunnel they are. So don't do things to others. Don't retaliate, because we are human beings. We are in this race together. It's a journey, you know. So if someone is coming through for you, don't lie. Why should you lie? Just be an open book. Speak it out. Do it. If they've asked you, if you can do something to others, do it. But knowing that there's no way that uh, you make it without others. We need each other, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. And also, I was I've been applying the one for cruise ship jobs because also it helps us to come to every country, every continent, because sometimes you can be in Europe, Africa, North America, South America, anywhere when you are working on the cruise line. And then through that also you learn a lot. You do it for 6 months, you have a break of 2 months or 1 month, and then maybe if you already have trained something else, you upskill yourself, and then you you are given a different career. I have friends whom we was in together in school. Because of the connection, they got the job. That's how things happen here in Kenya. Apart from there, you can apply and you get that luck. Cruise range jobs, you apply online, they interview online with no commission. But sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, because they need your CV to be in ATS format. So usually I've not given up. I'm still pushing it on. And because now when it's your first time, they say you need to apply the lowest vacancy. um, the jobs that don't need much of your credentials. Yeah, the ones that you use your own skills. Be a steward, uh, a cleaner, a waiter, a waitress. That is it. Yeah, I know one day it will come. Maybe, who knows? Maybe next year, same time like now, I'll be smiling and looking back and saying, like, God, you just came through for me when I never thought it will happen, when I had lost hope. You know, those are the moments I usually look when I find there's someone beneath me, or someone who is who needs something from me that I can just barely give. You know, I look like, oh God, I have it. Why should I delay? Take it. Because why? I was once there. I'm now past there. I'm now fighting something, a bigger problem than the little one that this person is fighting. But because the little one this person is fighting is bigger to that person, if I can cater for it, I do it. Because who knows? Mine has been catered 100 times, many times than I expected. But sometimes we lose hope very fast. Yeah. Right now, like now I'm in Kenya. I'm supposed to be in my two homes. Hmm? Relaxing, managing my things. Life is very funny. Like, and you can build a home. Of course, you build that home when in faith, in God's foundation and everything. But when you look and find that the vultures are on your head or in your neck, you choose to live for them, to scavenge on the rest, and you walk away. And it doesn't hurt me for that. For me, it doesn't hurt me. I just see like I gifted someone, although they pulled me 100 times back. As long as I'm living, I know. Mm. In Swahili language, we say like this: yote iliyoliwa na nzige itarudishwa. Like whatever has been eaten by the termites, it will be returned. Mm. Maradufu. Maradufu means many times. It will be refunded. It will be like how replaced. Uh, The problem, I can't believe right now, like my daughter can manage it because she's the one who experienced the lavish life she was given. I don't know even how she's managing it. I don't know. When I'm back in the country, she passes through a lot because I don't provide. I usually provide when I have. I beat her because she's a girl child. You know, at her age, she needs to feel the motherhood, parenthood. Now another one is coming. The son also, he's now turning into a teenager. He's like, Mom, do we have to do this? How much do you do this with? His calculations are three times mine. When they ask me, I'm like, you guys, I wish you know what I'm handling. I can do it if I have a way. But because I don't have the capability right now, I hope you bear with me. Understand my situation. The other day it was like, I want just to leave this place and go the other side. And I'm like, this is where you're supposed to be, because this is Goosey Land. And Nairobi there is a place that we just, which was bought. It wasn't from our ancestor land. No, like he wants to run away from problems. I told him, you have to face your problems. You have to face those situations. When I'm not around, you are supposed to be the boss. You're supposed to be the director or the supervisor. Anything. If you can't manage, fix it. When others are working, do it with them. Just squeeze yourself and manage to be there with them, because you're helping mama. Mama is not around. I hope you manage it well, because sometimes I'm too much, you know? Yeah, that is it. Guys, my phone is is getting off. I need to charge. Maybe I remove this thing. Let me see. I have to remove this. I have to remove the mic so that I charge from down here. Maybe I change the phone. Yeah, I come back with another gadget. That is Eliza's situation. If you don't mind, my WhatsApp number is up there in the description box. Yeah, you can just come there, we talk. It is not easy, but in the presence of God, He can change it. Mm. Mm. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Yeah, if there is one, please holler me. Yeah, no, Jacob is my dad. Yeah, that's my biological dad. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm called Elizabeth Kwamboka Jacob. Before my late hubby died, we had not yet solemnized our, can I say, our relationship. In fact, he was doing, how do we call, he was taking the affidavit. Yeah, it's okay. The number is up there in the description box. Yeah, it's +254 724 072 654. Elizabeth Kwamboka Jacob. Yeah, just holler me. If you hear there is someone, yes, I do love my dad, because my dad has been there for me through thick and thin. When I lost my loved ones, my dad was the first one to be next to me. When I lost hope, when I lost my premises, the first premises I had in Nairobi, he told me everything is vanity. So he's been there for me for the longest. Even right now, when I'm having this land issue, because for him right now is not okay financially, he could have supported me. There's the last payment I did. He gave me some of his finances to pay these people. So the remaining part of the finances, I was sure I have the money, but now I can't access it. So that is the thing that is like eating him, is like, how I wish you had paid this land off. I could even help you to build a toilet, and also dig a borehole, and help you to fence it. I'm your neighbor. I live in Krigoris. Oh, at Krigoris. Oh, wow, that's good. I was in Krigoris. When was that? There's a time my dad took me to Lorigorian. Maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. Around 2 months ago. He took me there. Yeah. My dad has been my hero. How I wish, as a daughter, I can make him smile again, because among all the people I can treasure, is that person I believe who wants the best for me. Is that person who wants me to have my own home, another home apart from that marital home, you know? last year. No, it's not last year. Last year, but one. I had a dream to fly my dad to another country. I made. I decided even to to help him get a passport. At this time this year, I'm here. I haven't done it. It eats me a lot. Mm? Yeah, yeah. We went to Mitingware. That past there from Krigoris heading that. He made me reach to Rorgorian. I have never been to Rorgorian. It's my dad who took me there. Mhm. You know, parents are those. How can I say? Mm. Those blessings that God gave us, the ones we should treasure. Yeah, he has been there when my work is not adding up. Mhm. Oh, meeting Kwar. Oh, that's good. I also I did some farming in meeting Kwar 2012 2013. Meeting Kwar, Miti Maziwa. I was a farmer there. I've tried when things were not adding up in Nairobi. My daughter was bearing 7 years, no 6 years there. Their dad had not passed off. 5 6 there. I went there. I did some farming, black nightshade, corn, beans, and other traditional veg. It was doing good, but I had to reside again back to Kisii County in Kisii Town, and now I became a pure business lady. I've tried, I've tried my best. If wishes were horses, I could be a billionaire somewhere standing, but God has a beautiful reason. Yeah, that's why most of the time I don't waste my time like clinging on negativity. I love positivity, you know. Let me see if I can charge this phone. I don't know what to do. So it has never been easy. When I look at my dad, sometimes I feel like I've let him down. But I usually say like this: God's time is the best. How I wish I could grab that chance, that moment, to show my dad that I've not given up in life. I'm still pushing on. Circumstances come to strengthen us and also to open our eyes. But I'll still keep on moving, knocking those doors to see if they will be opened. Because whoever finds it settles. But once you've not found whatever you are looking for, whatever you've yearned for, you won't settle. Yeah. Amen. Amen. You're retired. Wow, at the farm. Oh, that's good. Let me tell you, if farming can accept you, you never look for work. You will never look for work because money will be coming to your place. The only thing you need to do is to hire people. Farming is the biggest employment in the universe. Unless you are out there, that's when you know. You have the drive, and I tell you just need to go to a better economy and you will be a millionaire with your work. Yeah, I hope God's time is the best. Yeah, sometimes I pray, like, if I can't achieve them, I pray that my babies will achieve it, because I don't want them to strain the way I've been struggling. You work, you are at work, you're handling things, even you can't give love a space, that moment to go and feel loved, that moment to go and appease your soul, like that moment to go and be with friends, like accompany people around, and feel that moment. It's because work is on you. Everything you are calculating, I need to pay these bills, I need to do this. Like, you can't take it easy on yourself. Your work is to calculate, how can I manage this to get this, how can I do this to this. So those are the reasons as to why I didn't settle in my matrimonial home, or the place that I can call my kids home, Yes, because I used to wake up in the morning, I make them everything. Before we sleep, I usually prepare, but in the morning I have to take them because it was a hill you climb, and then you go down, take them to school once they boarded the motorbikes or the vehicle, because when they go by themselves, there was some delays, they can't board, they are being left there. Because that's the only means they could go, because the school was private. I couldn't take them to a public school because they were trying to learn my motherland language, like the vernacular. So my daughter was like this, hanging on in class, listening to the Gusii language. So she wants to tap what they are speaking instead of learning. So I found that she's holding back. I come back, I feed my poultry, my rabbits, and then I go to the farm. In the farm, I used to put people to work for me, So I can work up to maybe 4 or 3, and then I go again in a distance where my children are studying to go and open the business. I was selling second and thrifted clothes and shoes. For the longest, I did that. This kind of shoes and slippers, sandals, rubber shoes like this. Yeah, so when it's peak season like this holiday, I used to come with $10, $20. At least I used to achieve something. By the end of the day, I buy sugar, salt, and other stuffs. I sell at home, and credits and other stuffs. So the challenges I found there is that people think I'm picking money from trees to go on. They didn't know that I have to toil and make. Also, people who helped me in the farm, because I was still new in the farm, residing from the city to the countryside. On the other hand, I was raised in business as part of an entrepreneur, because my parents have been the longest time entrepreneurs. They've been photographers and doing some different jobs, salon, barber shop, studio, and just selling household stuff like the ones we eat, sugar and other stuff. So not even a single day we were in the farm. But now when I got a chance to get a place where there's land, and he's late now, I've been transitioned from the city life to the village life. I had to administer it, it wasn't easy. But God is faithful. God never left us. God never left us. I don't know how I administered it. Sometimes I see it as magic, because everything I used to plant, it used to sprout and maneuver like flourish, until some of my relatives, step uncles, used to open their poultry and they come and feed on my beans. They eat even the leaves, like oof. So again, I got a challenge asking. It was like, oh, you are coming faster. How do you do this? How do you manage? You plant any season and your things are working on. We don't care. We cannot shut our poultry off. So I was like, oh, this is a relative. We will start this way. It will be, tough moments. So I chose to stay away, but I couldn't leave still planting. I used to plant. Now it became too much. Now, apart from the exterior, that one left. He was a step uncle. Now my father-in-law used to come and harvest, take liquor with it. Also, after my father and my brother-in-law, now my mother-in-law became now the worst. Like, if it's a season to harvest banana, she want half of it. Half of the remaining half of it, she want me to pay. And it's part of the portion of the land they've already given us. Even not now, 7 years ago, when their son was alive. Oh, and I was like, oh, I can't battle with this situation. Sometimes I look back, like right now, they're like, come back to your land. But you can't go somewhere where when you needed that portion of land to do things for you, it never worked. Now that they are old, is when they need you, when they don't have the strength. I said, no, it's okay. So also there was some 3 land in Nairobi. Those 3 lands, they took over them. Yeah, and some relatives. So I was like, I'm still young. Yeah. Hey, how are you, Amy? We good here. Yeah, welcome. but it's part of life. We don't count what we've lost. We count the blessings of being alive, healthy, not being in the hospital. That's so much wealth, you know. That is why I'm pushing it over. Like right now, you see me like this. I've been in the desert. Mm. I'm good. I'm blessed to be here. Yeah, this is a lot of sun. Like we were walking, the place is very hot. It's in Masai Mara. Now I'm at Nairobi. Yeah, I just came like 2 days ago. Yeah, probably 2 days. Yeah, yeah. So we handle things the way they come. Kindly give it a like button if you don't mind, please. Yeah. So we choose peace over anything. It's better you lose what you have, but you still remain healthy and okay, you know. Yeah. The rest, God will bring them again. So sometimes I'm like, maybe if I could have been there, I could have achieved a lot, but you don't know. I could maybe have achieved a lot, but being sick now and then, you know. You can have everything, but you ever sick on the hospital due to stress, anxiety, or other things, some scandals, you know. So sometimes being away from all those violent things, it's good, it's better off. Like I can eat my little ugali and I'm comfortable, you know. Let's learn to change, even if it looks negative, to be a little bit positive, something which can make you smile. Like if you can't handle it, give it to God, just leave it. When I look back, I left 2 homes fully furnished with my clothes, household items, and everything, and walked away. The only thing I carried is my kids and a little bit of the food stuff and poultry and the rabbits and the gas. That's what I took. Even the clothes, we left them behind. We just carried a little bit, like when you're going for a vacation for 2-3 days. Thank you, Sun God. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah. So that is how it was. Who is God? We've been scavenging on that. Sometimes I look back how my babies were toddlers, and we've managed to be here where we are. I'm like, God. Yes, the remaining part, it can look like a mountain, but for you it's a dot. You can change it in a minute, you know. So it's my prayer that even if I have it in my, like in my head, it's eating me, let it not affect my babies, because they are all I have. They are the treasure. I treasure them. As a mother, I'll fight this battle on their behalf. I want them to succeed in life, to be good citizens, a good example. I usually tell them, you don't have to have the whole world to share with others. The little you have is what you share. And I usually tell them like this, don't be that person who is eager to demolish other people's light, the candle they've lit, and then you expect yours to shine. Learn to be a good example to others. Whatever you want people to do for you, you are the one to do it for them, so that they can know that you don't have a bad intention, you know. And choose peace over anything. Yeah, that's what I usually like request them, because life is so sweet when you mind about your own things, you mind your own business, but you care about others' well-being. That is it. It is not easy. It is not easy. I know sometimes those challenges come. Maybe to make us move on, to change our locality, the environment, and also to open us, or to make us like think of another option. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Inshallah, it will be okay. Yeah, inshallah, things will be okay. If I finish this thing that is eating me, I think the rest I will handle them. I've never been into this situation. I'm that person. If I do something, if it was today I had planned to do something, I try and push it. If I can't make it, tomorrow I'd make it. Like, I focus on one thing after another, because if I grab them in bulk, sometimes it becomes extremely too much on me, That is me. But I believe in God. Yeah. Let's see how tomorrow will come. The day after tomorrow, maybe Monday, that's when I will meet that landowner and see how. But whatever the final decision you'll be making, I'll be like, oh, God, if again this one you've allowed it to happen, let it be. Because I don't know how to, like, go and, make a fall upon something that has happened. I don't like. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Anyhow, the only thing I'll just say, God who started it will finish it. Your prayers mean a lot. I pray that there should be a way so that I can finally finish this thing. I wish I had somewhere I could just take it and give this person and tell them, I hope we've cleared. If when February this thing will come from here, I compensate. But I've never been into that situation. That's the toughest moment. I don't know. And those that we've been working together with, when they need it, I show up. But when I need them, they usually say like, oh, can't manage. So I'm in that position. I'm like, oh, I wish I was in the other side. When we are in the other side, it's kind of an agreement. You write an agreement maybe with your host. You tell them, I have a rest to pay. Just, if you can mind, calculate this amount for this period. Help me to clear the bill there. Just assume me, I just keep on working. That's how life makes us. Woo! I don't. But let's see about tomorrow. Guys, let me wash the dishes. Even I didn't finish my ugali. Let me wash my dishes. And because I didn't finish my veg, I will have to stay overnight. So I'll just move tomorrow in the morning to the other side and see how my son has been doing. Since tomorrow is on Sunday, I don't know how he'll handle it, because I was away from home to that training. Is it a training or just duty? Yeah, it was like a pure training because I was doing it. It's like voluntary, yeah. But they gave me transport money. They wanted to see how I can serve. In Kenya, in these 5-star hotels, when you're looking for work, first of all, what you do, they give you a trial. They ask you if you can come and volunteer yourself. They see how you work, they see your services, and then when the peak season comes, they will just give you a call, and then you work, you enroll yourself, you work with them, you'll be their employee. Yeah, that is it. That's when you secure your work. You're not employed immediately. If it comes, good and well. If it doesn't, I'm still doing it, applying different places. Apart from the normal work or duties I usually do within, I also need a substitute of extra, a side hustle. Yeah, that is it. I hope you understand. Yeah. Others, they think I'm multitasking, but because also I don't have something to cling on, I prefer to be ever busy, at least to put food on the table, and also to change the surrounding around me. Yeah, as a mama, that is why I usually do that. Anywho, let me charge my gadgets. I want to appreciate those who managed to come by. May God bless you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your internet, your data, watching me this far. And if you don't mind, you can share to your friends, families, relatives. Yeah, there are those who are maybe battling with the same situation like mine, have given up. Tell them to still hang on. God reigns. He's on the throne forever. When we are having rain or sunshine, he still reigns forever. He has us on his palm, you know. Uh, let's not give up. And let's be grateful for in every situation, you know. These challenges are part of the blessings that we're gonna have sooner or later. Yeah. Although when we are in these difficult moments, we forget that God still has us or is on our situation. You know, that's the moment that is more closer than usual. And thanks for all those who check up on me, who says hi or anything. And I wish you well also. May God bless you in abundance. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Sun God, for the support. May God bless you. Yeah. Hope to hear from you. And if you find someone also, I also guys do outside catering. If you're within the country and you need people who will do catering for you, either 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, that's when 2 weeks, that's when we call it boarding. That's when we come and stay. Maybe you have a function like medical training and you need people to cook for you. My WhatsApp number is up there. We do that. We do outside catering. Yeah. You come, we do an agreement, you provide us for the necessary items, and we serve you the way you want. So what we offer is the service. Yeah. If you don't mind, please do the same. I'll be grateful. That's one way also for supporting me, because I told you I don't rely on one kind of source. If this one is not giving, I try another one. I have to push on because the bills are still on my neck, you know. Yes. And for now, I need to toil and moil more extra because I need to finish that land. I need to think about having a structure to call a home for those babies, because their mama is a nomadic person. He's like a pastoralist. I can work anywhere in the world, so I prefer them to have a specific home. When they come from school, they have it. They have it. They have it as their own home. Usually, I'm like, God, make it for them, just not for me. They're the ones who need a home. For me, I can live anywhere, even in the hall, inside the hall, and survive. But for them, they need a home, a place to call home. When they come from school, they find peace of mind, they find the basic needs and stuff that their mama has provided for them. So it's not easy. If I had a way, I could just relocate with my babies. In a place like Canada, you can just relocate with your children. But my motherland in Kenya, it's so beautiful, it's so nice to raise your family there. But according to the economy, we have just to step out of our comfort zone, go and toil, moil, and make it, you know. It's been 2 hours of me being here. I want to salute you all. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you later. Blessings. Bye.